Hi, I'm Cindy, and if you don't know me, I make fitness and beauty and lifestyle videos. I do unboxings and makeup and exercise and just anything I feel like doing. If you want to see how I did this look today with this palette from Singe Beauty and this blush palette, keep watching. So today we're going to try out a new brand for me. It's not a new brand. I mean, it's fairly new. It's Singe Beauty. She's got a YouTube channel, and I used to watch her a long time ago, and then I kind of got out of makeup and unsubscribed from a lot of those. But I subscribed back, and I've noticed a lot of makeup people, new makeup try on people that I hadn't known when I was doing it before, and they were talking about her brand new palette. Now, this is not her new palette. Her newest palette is not out yet, and it's kind of got orangey green colors. This has got kind of more turquoise and peach colors, and I think her name's Angelica or something like that. But anyway, it's Singe Beauty, and you can just Google it and go to the website. This was $45. I paid for myself, of course, because I'm not, no one knows about me. And I did go ahead and buy a blush while I was at it because we had to pay for postage. And the postage was $8. So let's look at the blush real quick first. I'm kind of curious. I just kind of had to pick out. Let me get some to open it with. Um, I just kind of, by looking at the pictures, I picked out a color that I thought was more my skin tone because I'm more of a pinky type person than so you could buy bundles. I just bought one. They were $18 each. So, and it comes in a cardboard package. And this looked like it would be a good tone for me. And let's watch it. So that's what that is. And this was called Silk Blush. I guess this is called Riveting Rhubarb is the shade. It's kind of a pink shade. And hopefully we'll like it because, I guess you can send stuff back. I'm not going to. And anyway, here's our palette. And this has been out a few months, but I hadn't heard of it. So we're going to see if this is as good, if this is worth the money or not, because it was $45. That's a lot for one palette. I know I buy the Jeffree Star one, and or was the last one, the gold one. I'm not that excited about. I may get to my daughter. So here's the packaging. It's got a real pretty picture of a cowgirl being abducted by a UFO. We've got the planets here, and it's just a real pretty packaging, the same as the box, which I'll say the box. And they're pretty good size palettes. Let's go ahead and swatch them real quick. May as well. And they have embossing on them, like this one's got a UFO, and we've got cowboy hats. We've got Saturn. And so let me go ahead and swatch these, and we'll see if they're as good. Okay, that's these. So this is going in there once. I'm gonna have to cut that out. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Well, anyway, let's try this again. Try this again. I might cut that other out. If I don't, just bear with me. We're gonna try it again. I washed and dried my hands. That's them, and so that's the top row. Okay. Wash that off. Dry my hands off. I've got kind of a damp towel. Let's try row 2. That's gold, yellow, peach, and brown. Gold, brown. Okay, now it's going in the reverse order. You can tell I'm not a swatching expert. So I'm going to wipe that off. Wipe my fingers off. Then row 3 is the mint and blue and turquoise. So we're going to try this. Well, let's try the different spot, not on top. So that's the third row. Okay, let me wipe my hands off, and then we will do the fourth row. The fourth row is a white glitter, a blue, a black, and a silver glitter. See if we can get these off my hands. So they're clean now. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's try this. So those would are good. And we're just going to see how they feel going on. Of course, granted, I am not a makeup expert. I know what I like. So we're going to see if this is, we like this. My brushes are just, I picked these up at Walmart. These are kind of bamboo ones. These here, I found them in my cabinet. I'm not sure if I like these ones with the color on them. So we're probably not going to use those. But these, I've seen these ones that are bamboo. I've seen them at Walgreens. I've got them at Walmart and stuff. So we're going to wipe them off real good to use today. Let me fix this camera a little bit. Is that better? I did order a ring light. It's not in yet. So hopefully, we can see better. Okay. So this is kind of a mess, putting on makeup. So these, I think these came in a box or something. I found them in my cabinet. I'm not excited about them. They're kind of flimsy. They're just a no brand. There's a couple of them that, like, this one might be good. But the rest of them, and this one might be okay. And if I'm squinting, it's because I don't have glasses on. I don't have my glasses on. So let's just get started. So can we take our rollers out? Let's leave the rollers in just a little bit longer. We might take them out before we put our lashes on. Or I might stop the film and put the lashes on. So I wore black, which will go with anything. And we got on turquoise and pink. There's no pink here. There's some orange and not orange, kind of a yellow and gold and stuff. So we can wear the browns. We better stick with the turquoise today because I'm not wearing brown. And we might do another look another day. Okay, so this will be look one. And so I'm going to start off with this mint color kind of in the front half of my eye. And I'll be having to pull out the mirror too. Because I can't see well enough. This does have a mirror, and it had a plastic on it, but the mirror is regular. It's not 5X. I would do better. Well, it's better than trying to look in this little screen, so I definitely wish they would make 5X mirrors, but that would be an added expense, So let's wipe this off. And for the second half of it, this looks pretty. It's shiny. Let's go ahead and put a little bit more of this mint on because that other one's pretty dark. And we're going to use that to line the eyes and a little bit underneath. And then we'll put that super shiny in the middle. And then we'll put this light color that's kind of a minty color towards the center. Okay? And I'm going to do some lining too. So let's put a little bit of the dark on the center. Not too much because I'm not seeing a lot of fallout from this. I've been seeing a lot of fallout from some of my others, and it may be because they're old. you know, because the ones I had are definitely old because I bought them. And the ones I got at McCurry, who knows how old those are. Those may go back to the daughter, or some of them. Anyway, so now I'm going to go ahead and take my little pointy thing, or I've got this one here. It might be smaller. It might go better. I'm going to line my bottom of my eye with this dark turquoise. This, I am seeing good out of this mirror. So I would like a 5X better, but so we're going to kind of deepen up this corner and go around the top a little bit. That's kind of my style. I've noticed a lot of people, they always do the same style. There's this one girl, she's a young girl, probably about the age of my daughter or less, and she does videos. She does wild eye looks. I can't remember, something Beauty 87. I tried to comment, but my PC in there wouldn't let me the other day. So I'm just kind of darkening up this corner and kind of moving my dark line around the top of my eye a little bit. That's just the way I do it. I've always done eyes that way. I don't know if it was the style when I was young or what. It's just what I like doing. So next I'm going to take my brush that I did the mint with, and I'm just going to kind of smooth this out a little bit. I might put a little bit more mint on it. Not much. Because I don't like the color going all the way to the top. I kind of want that flesh tone. I want there to be a difference between my eyebrows and the top of the eye color. Now, when we was young, we had that blue all the way to the top. I don't want to do that now. Now, so for these let's do something with this shiny color. Let's put it over towards the end, the outer corner, and I'm going to go ahead and, to be on the safe side, I'm going to use this little pointy brush. Started off with that. I did the wrong thing. So we're going to do this sparkly. And they do have names on them, but I can't see them. It's Believe is the color we're using, and Beam is the other color we're going to use. Infinity is the dark turquoise, and Saucer is the mint color. Gotta rub my nose. And this red underneath here, that's where I had the lip lift. I'm just kind of adding that in there. Now I'm going to make sure my fingers are clean. I'm going to run the water, dry them off, and I'm going to put this whatever color we called that, Beam. We're going to kind of put it in the and if this don't turn out good, I'm just home today. It's okay. Although I wear pretty wild stuff to work. A lot of people don't wear makeup to work or much. I do. Especially like if I've done an unboxing on a work day. So, how does that look? Let's fix our under eye a little bit. I'm gonna use this I'm going to remark it just in case some of it got off. And I'm using this dark turquoise. Kind of reline things. See, that's the way I do it. That's just the way I'd like doing it. I mean, I have not copied anyone else. I've always, even when I was wearing Avon and stuff, done it that way. Now let's kind of buff this out just a little bit. Alrighty, so I think that's the eye look. We can put in a little bit more of this beam here. We can line the underside of the eye at the corner, the inner corner. Make sure we got our brush good and clean. And I know it looks like it's quite a bit right now, but when we get our foundation on, it's going to cover up a lot of that. Okay, so let's put this back. And let's go ahead and take the rollers off. Now, I'm not going to talk when I'm taking the rollers off because I'm probably just going to cut that out, okay? So I'm going to take the rollers out and then we will finish our look, okay? Okay, I'm back. I got most of my rollers out. I left this little one here. We'll pull him out left. He's still a little, let him dry a little bit more. So let's put our lashes on. I've got these DY Silk lashes. I like the brand real well. These were not my favorite lashes, but you know, a lot of times it takes a while. You know, you find lashes that you just love, and then the next thing you know, well, you've changed your mind. I've got like several boxes of this brand that I just love. Well, now I've decided that they're too long for me, but we might wear them again. You know, I go in spells. For a long time, I was just wearing neutral makeup. Now I'm kind of going back into the colors again. So I'm going to cut. I like these. They were just a little stiff. Okay, I'm going to cut about 1/8 of an inch off each end for my eyes. I guess they have to make them big enough for all eyes, not just medium-sized people. And so then the not big people have to cut them, and the big people, they fit just right. So we could use black. We could use white. Let me look in the mirror, my 5X mirror. The only thing with not using black, sometimes I don't get it all the way down close to my eyelash and you kind of see some eye underneath that. So I don't know how I like this. I could take that darker blue and line my eye like eyeliner and then use white. Maybe we'll try that today. Or clear. Let's do that. I was going to order me some color sticks, eyeliner sticks, but I didn't because I've had kind of mixed with it. I can see a lot better with this 5X. In fact, while we're at it, why don't we just doctor this up some more? I'm using that put some more color going on here. Yeah, we can see a lot better now. And then the dark blue, or not dark blue, that kind of shimmer blue. There, we just kind of brighten them up a little bit. So I can make this darker blue into eyeliner with this tiny little brush. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to use our white. I haven't decided if I like this or not. I don't know if it's still on my list or not. Because like I said, if what I just use clear, if you don't have something dark under it and you haven't got it right under your eye, right on top of your lashes, it seems like it. The black you don't have that problem with, but the colors. I'm going to wipe that off and do the other eye. I'm not going in with light. Now, if I was doing this at 5 in the morning, I would go in with a couple of coats. At the end of the day, I'm going to post this here in just a few minutes. And at the end of the day, if you would like me to post a update about how it wore, let me know. Because I am noticing that seems like sometimes they just all kind of mix together by the end of the day. And it could be, like I said, that they're old. Now this is brand new. I didn't get off Macari. I paid full price for it at her site. So let's do one little wispy eyelash. That worked good. I don't always do a good job getting them on. Let's do the other eye. And then we'll kind of check them both out. See how they look. Now this doesn't seem to have as much fallout as some of them. Just my whole face will be blue or pink or red. So that's good. And I did not use any, eyeshadow primer. I don't have any. That's kind of a new thing. We didn't use that when I was young growing up. And I have bought it in the past, but I didn't really notice any different. It just seemed like an extra layer of stuff. I really didn't notice any difference. Okay, so this is what, before we get our makeup, we got some lashes on. I used as the eyeliner that darker blue color and just used clear eyelash adhesive instead of the black. So next thing we're going to do is shut that. Oh, and we got the blush to try too, remember? Okay. Put the lid on this, out of the way. This, I'm almost out of it, but we want to use every drop, okay? Just get me another drink. I'm thirsty. Anyway, I like to do this later to clean up anything that I messed up on the eyeshadow. We can just, cover it up with the foundation. Or tinted sunscreen. Sometimes I use that. For me, I haven't really noticed a big difference in my skin using the tinted sunscreen and the foundation. Now, this has got sunscreen in it too, because I deliberately don't get out in the sun because I just don't want age spots and stuff like that. Let me get my mirror and see how that looks. This is pretty. Do you see that shimmer? I hope you can. I think this is really pretty. I think makeup videos are my favorite, but I can't do them all the time because, people don't want to just see you doing the same thing, and I don't get that many new palettes. And the makeup videos, they pretty much get the most views. I don't know. It's kind of hit and miss. I'm going to do a short with this too. I like doing the shorts and putting music behind them. So the next, so it's going to be kind of sticky, is going to put some setting powder. I'm just going to put some clear on here to take the shine off my face a little bit. And it's clear, it's white. Gotta make sure I got my nose good. So, because I've still got the scars under here from the lip lift. It's turning out good. It's about 4 weeks. I remember that first day, I thought, oh man, what have I done? It was all swollen and up here in my teeth. Oh, that kind of hurt. It still hurts sometimes, this side of my nose. This side's pretty good, but I think I got some stuff that's not completely healed and it's still kind of sore in there. Because he used dissolvable sutures. So I do have to be careful though with my nose because it hurts. Let's look in the mirror. So next thing we have, I got this bamboo brush. And I don't know, they're kind of in a green, like an earthy container. So now we're going to try this blush. And what did we say that shade was? Riveting Rhubarb. I got some makeup on it. Singe Beauty. So we're going to give this, see how we like this shade. It's probably going to be fine. Let me wipe this brush off from the old LA colors that I was using. I think that's probably all I would put. Now, I don't guess they have any highlighter, so I'm just going to use some old Chico highlighters I've got. I need to use all this anyway, because, so this is LA colors, okay? So I'm just going to use some cheap highlighter. I do have some highlighter coming because I subscribed to another beauty box, the ice cream, and one of the choice items was either blush and bronze, which I'm not big on bronzes, or a highlighter, and I chose a highlighter. Hopefully I'll get it. No guarantee. No guarantees in life. So let's look in the mirror and see how we like that. I like it. Do y'all like it? So let's fix our hair. We don't do a whole lot to it. We just kind of pull the rollers out because it relaxes enough on its own. I got me some new. It's not really new. I've used it before, but I forgot how good it was. I'll show you the package. Oh, this seems to hold the best than anything. Like I'd use that Tresemme and other stuff. And this is OGX. You can get it at Walmart. I've seen it at Walgreens. And it's medium hold. And I was looking for something for conditioning. And it seems to hold my curls better. Like, I don't know how good I got. I probably took them out early today because I was doing a film. But it seems to hold your curls a lot better. If you're into curls, which I do. I like waves and curls. And I'm just not going to do too much brushing till I'm done today. And then we'll just brush it out and pull it up. So, oh, we don't have any lipstick. We can use this balm. This, was it Burt's Bees? And I got a treat. I ordered a palette from Macari, a Pat McGrath. We're going to see if it's worth it. So, is this worth it? Yeah, I like this. I like if it's good or better than Jeffree Star. Of course, my Jeffree Star stuff might be old. I don't know. I don't know if age makes a difference or not. Okay, so let's see if we can get something for a thumbnail or a picture for a thumbnail or something. So it did get better yesterday, but I was getting tired and sweaty, and I might have pulled it out early. But I do like that mousse. If you like curly hair, that will definitely help you. I was having problems with the other brand not working good. All right, and now here's my hair looks like in the back. After that, I'm because a lot of that fried hair, I just got a little bit left. And probably the next cut next month, hopefully, I'll see if she can get the rest of that off. And then we can start it. See, there's just a little bit of fried hair left. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you like this palette. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.